Well, here I am. This is just some more random woods that are behind, and there's a Home Depot over there, and then like a Walmart over there. Kind of cool how you can find these woods. There's actually just like a whole well-made path and stuff, so I don't know who ever comes back here, but somebody obviously does. Everything's very wet, but I didn't get wet last night or anything. Sun's out. I think the rain's supposed to stop for at least a day or two, so I'm going to try and get some hitchhiking in. Yeah. Once again, faced with this situation. In order to get to the on-ramp, I have to cross the highway, and there's no margin, basically. So, just pray for me. So I mean, that time people were actually able to get over a little bit, but it's not always possible. When there's two cars, when there's a car in each lane, you can't really get over. You can get over a little bit. People are trying to give me space, but wouldn't this be a lot easier if there was just a sidewalk? Several minutes of hitchhiking later. Alright, just got picked up. Got dropped off at this gas station over here. Doesn't seem real busy, which worries me a little. And it wasn't very far away from where I was. But, I don't know, I figured I can take a chance. I ended up moving over to the on-ramp because I think there are enough people coming from the other side that I should just be on the on-ramp. There's not really a good reason not to be. Okay, got another ride from a wonderful lady who gave me something to eat as well, which is wonderful. Now I am in, I think it's called Covington, something like that, which is, you know, another several miles down the road. It's not too bad. It's the first time I've gotten 2 rides in one day for a long time. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep hitching, I guess. I've got some food in my belly now, and when the sun starts to go down, maybe I will head over to McDonald's and plug my shit in and find a place to sleep. There's some woods and stuff around here. It shouldn't be that hard. My record for most rides in a day is 3, I believe. So if I get a ride now, that would match that. Unfortunately, that was not to be. Instead, I had to look around the local woods. Alright, I found a neat little spot to set up. This is just right off the side of the highway, and I'm going to look around a little and see what there is to see out in these woods. There's some cool looking like little bits over there. These mushrooms look a little different. God, more freaking thorns. What are these little guys? Yeah, they're everywhere over here. So what happened next is basically I got really sick, and I also got really lazy and just kind of stayed in the same place for like 3 days. And then after I finally decided to get my ass in gear, I found this. So I was actually just, I've been sticking around here for a couple days so far. I wasn't really like, not really on purpose, just kind of got lazy, I guess. I was just putting my tent away, getting this over here to dry in the sun, when I looked over at these mushrooms that I saw the other day, and they have gotten significantly bigger, especially like over here. You can see a lot of these, so it seems like actually I just caught them in an early stage of their growth cycle. And actually, these things are straight up growing right now. So I was looking around online to see if I could find an identification for these. Closest I could tell, they might just be puffballs. What they're saying is, so ooh, what's on there? Okay, well, that's fine. So they were saying one of the big tells that it's not a puffball is if it has gills on the inside, which this does not seem to have, or if the inside is not pure white. So I would call that pure white, and I don't see any gills. There's a little bug on there, but that's fine. So, and you know, they're perfectly round. There's no stem whatsoever. I'd say these are probably just puffballs, which means they're edible. I'm not going to eat them because even if I think they're puffballs, even if they match what I found online, I can't be totally sure. So I'm not going to eat them, but potentially they could be edible, and that's a lot of them right there. So, you know, if I ever get better at identifying mushrooms in the future, stuff like this could be a good find, you know. I later ended up identifying these as Apioperidon puriform, or common pear-shaped puffball. Alright, I really haven't done anything the last like 3 days, and I feel kind of bad because of it. I'm also sick, which isn't fun, but I don't feel like it's not massive. But yeah, right now I am just walking. I'm probably going to be walking for the next couple of days because I've decided that I want to get to the next town. I'm going to hit up a laundromat, get some laundry done. That's critical at this point. Can't really go much longer without it. And then I'm also going to get a hotel room so I can take a shower, because the hobo showers I've been taking with the wet wipes have just not been doing it lately. Feeling kind of disgusting. Feeling like I could use a night at a hotel. I still have the money for it, so that's good. But I'm not going to have that money for much longer. It is very quickly running out. So pretty soon here we're going to be back in the you know, extreme rationing measures. Speaking of all that, if you want to help support the channel, go ahead and head on over to patreon.com/technohobo, where you can pledge as much or as little as you like. $5 will get you to the basic tier, where you can get access to special videos specifically made for Patreon. I've been doing some mushroom hunts / forest exploration lately. $10 will get you into the Discord, where you can talk with me and all the other patrons. $20 will get you access to exclusive polls. If I need help deciding something, I'll ask the patrons for help. And then $50 is the top tier right now, and that is the shot caller tier, where you can tell me where to go. Anyway, back to the video. Region. Not immediately. I've probably got another couple of weeks left of this money I've got, but pretty soon. So here's the turn onto Highway 190, and once we turn here, I'm probably going to be on this road for an entire day, if not more. Yeah, we're in prime swamp country, that's for sure. Looks like the shoulder's actually not too bad, so maybe it won't be that bad. But if the shoulder's this steep the whole way, then there's no way I'm making it there without breaking my freaking ankle. If it's like this, that's perfect. Oh yeah, this won't be too bad. Now, finding a place to set up a tent, however, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna take a break from walking for a minute here. See if I can find anything in these woods. And obviously, like, there's just a lot of water. Yeah, I mean, it's like all water and then a couple little islands here and there, basically. Let me try going, see if I can dart across the highway here and see what's going on the other side here. Book it. Yeah. Kind of looks like the same story. I guess I'm just going to keep walking this way and hope that it clears up. Otherwise, I mean, I could go back that way because there was a couple places back there that would probably work, but I don't know. Actually, there is like a trail here. My bag is just like right over that way. I just crossed back over is all I did. I mean, this is clearly like an access road somebody built up, but that's fine. There's a turret. Yeah, this is somebody's access road. But I could definitely, you know, if it's just for one night, I could definitely camp right here or something. I'm not done yet today. I'm going to keep walking, but hopefully I'll find more of this kind of thing. Over here. Okay, this is like roofing material. Yeah. There's just somebody's like storing some materials back here, I guess. I mean, all this land belongs to somebody, you know. Oh yeah, back here would be perfect, actually. And the sun is going down. I could just set up right now. Maybe. You know, whoever does own this land, you know, they can't really build anything on it. Let me think about it. I might just set up camp here. Well, there's still a house like right over there. So I think I'm not going to camp out right here. But I'll just go a little further ahead. It seems like there might be more of these sort of entry points. So I'll just go further ahead. Well, this spot right here is almost good enough, but it's still very close to the road, which I don't like. I can almost get over this little bit of water here, but then this woods here is too dense. I don't think I could find anywhere to set up a tent. Kind of same goes over there. It looks like there's more water right there, so I don't think this is it, unfortunately. Although, take a look at what I found over here. Look at those freaking mushrooms. That is crazy. They're huge. I'll get my foot in there for reference. There's my foot. There's the mushroom. They're gigantic mushrooms. Yeah, but anyway, gotta keep moving. Okay, this is more like it. A little further away from the road. I can get further in here as well. Although this ground is definitely like treacherous. You don't know what's actually ground and what's just bog that's being covered by stuff. But I think I should be able to find somewhere in here to set up my tent. That should be good. I mean, it's only one night, like I said. Should be able to make this work. Somewhere around there my phone died, but in the meantime, enjoy this montage of mushrooms. So out of the swamp and back into town, the first thing I did was get my clothes cleaned. Alright. Still very sick. God. My phone was dead for a couple days there. So you didn't miss anything. I just walked on that same highway for a while. Then I got a ride from somebody, actually. I didn't even stick out a thumb or anything. They just were stopped there and they offered to give me a ride. So that was sick. I went and got some laundry done. And now I'm headed to go get a hotel room. And that will be a huge relief because I'll finally be clean for quite a while. Well, I ended up going through a couple of hotels because I won't go into it right now, but the pricing on Google Maps, at least, is very, very misleading. But anyway, I did get a room, got a nice shower, and here's the next day. Alright, I have cleaned my clothes, I have gotten a shower, spent a night in a hotel room. I'm feeling pretty good. I think the illness is starting to wear off. So, hopefully, we're on the road again. Crocodilos y serpientes en la zona. I wonder what that means. Let me show you a little bit what I mean when I talk about, like, Louisiana is a little different. I feel like, you know, we're really like in the swamp here, pretty much. Like, the ground around here is all muddy. The plants have completely changed. I mean, there's like, I think there's like a puddle of water down here. Like, this is just everywhere in the woods back here. I mean, up until now, the woods have been like extremely comfortable. This is the first state where I feel like camping out in the woods is a little bit more, I don't know, more of an adventure. I found a pretty cool little spot back here by the by the truck stop. I don't want to make too much noise because they are over there, but I don't really want to get kicked out of this spot. This seems pretty sick, but also like it's not that realistic. It kind of, you can see off in the distance like that, but it's not really realistic to trek all the way out there if I don't have to. There's some stuff behind me there which I might dart into in the, you know, when it turns night, but just the landscape around here is pretty different, man. One unfilmed day later. Alright, well, on paper maybe today was kind of a waste of time because I didn't really do anything, didn't go anywhere, but I did sit at the Wendy's and edit my videos for like 3 hours. It's the most editing I've done continuously for a while, so feeling good about that. I'm feeling like 10 times better in terms of sickness right now. So, you know, on paper maybe of a waste of a day, but I think I still got stuff done, so I'm happy. It is very slightly raining. It's not that bad, and the sky looks almost totally clear. The weather radar says it's not supposed to rain tonight, but after that experience a couple days ago, I got caught out in the rain. I don't think I want to take a chance. Anyway, this is where I've been. This is where I camped last night, and where I guess I'm going to camp again tonight. There's just like a empty lot here by the truck stop, pilot truck stop, and I am behind these little bushes here. And there's my stuff which I left there earlier. So yeah, guess I'm just gonna stay here another night and then try and get out in the morning. I think I need to institute a no phone policy tomorrow. Absolutely no phones, because I need to get out of here because there's no Wi-Fi. All the places I've checked have had, you know, either very, very slow Wi-Fi that doesn't seem to work, or Wi-Fi that's like blocking YouTube. You know, you need Wi-Fi that works, is relatively fast, and allows you to upload to YouTube, which I have found really good Wi-Fi before, but just not right now for some reason. So I need to get out of here so I can upload the next video. So the next morning I attempted to get a ride with some truckers, And I sincerely apologize for the filming quality on this next clip. I have no idea what I was doing. Alright, I tried to get by with a little sign here saying going to Houston. Just kind of showing it to truckers, seeing if anybody shows interest, you know. Feel like it's maybe the way to go if you're trying to get a ride from a trucker. But so far nobody's biting, so I'll just yeah, nobody's biting, so thinking I might just hit the on-ramp. No, never mind, hold on. Might get somebody over here. So the honking you hear at the end of that clip was me noticing that somebody was trying to get my attention, and that somebody was JoJo. Sick, JoJo just flagged me down. He had said no earlier, but he just flagged me down and said, hey, I'm not going to Houston, but I am going to, I think he's going to Dallas. And he's going as far as Lafayette, so he can take me that far. I don't think I want to go to Dallas, because I need to go from Houston to San Antonio up to Austin. So I need to stay south, but if I can get to Lafayette, then that's awesome, yeah. Alright, this here's JoJo. He just picked me up. I think you saw that in the last clip, but he said he's got a podcast.
Oh yeah, JoJo on the radio, man. I just started it. It's you can find it on Spotify.
Spotify, JoJo on the radio. Yeah, and we've just been talking, man, and he's a cool guy. And he said he was okay with being on camera, so.
Hey man, if you see Ross out there and he asks you for a ride, I recommend you give him a ride. He has interesting points on a lot of things around the world.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah. All right, well, shit. I'm now in Lafayette, Louisiana. Yeah, Lafayette Travel Center. Okay, sick. All right, cool. So yeah, JoJo was awesome, man. We had some great conversations. He's a good guy. He's a great guy. I guess potentially I'm going to be on his podcast, which sounds cool. He said he's just going to like shoot me a text later. Maybe we'll call, do something. And I'll be on his podcast. I'll be sure to link that if I have the link by the time this goes up. And I guess for now, I'm gonna look for a place. There's a Burger King across the road. I'll see if they have internet. Maybe I can upload my latest video and charge my phone. So I guess this is what we've got, what we're working with here in Lafayette. Tall grass. There's a lot of fields around here, as opposed to back where I was, where it was all swamp. But at least right here by the truck stop, seems like almost reminds me of home, you know? Trigger warning, this next part involves a very big spider. Go skip ahead to the timestamp on the screen if you don't want to see that. For reference, there's my tarp. There's the bug. It's pretty big. I'm not sure why I feel comfortable enough even staying here when I see those things. I used to have pretty big arachnophobia, but for some reason, maybe just exposure, being on the road and in the woods and stuff, I've seen more spiders, and I'm more or less okay staying here, you know. And this thing's just, it's hunting. I don't think you can even see it anymore on the camera. There's a little blip in the corner. Yeah, but I'm not sure why I feel actually any one thankfully spiderless night later. Well, it's morning. Kind of a foggy morning, as usual. And got a little friend here. There he is. Got a couple of very not friends in the area as well. Mosquitoes. And probably some of those big spiders I was seeing yesterday too. We'll just kind of see. Well, yeah, my hat is a little bit disgusting now. Anyway, I think my plan for today is to get to Houston. I think I have decided I want to get to Houston. It's not that important to get there on time. I'll just have to hang around there for like a week or whatever. I think that's my decision. Here's a little just aside. You would think, you know, oh good, there's a sidewalk here, I can take that all the way down here. You would be mistaken. That sidewalk ends right here. And there's no way to get to the road from this sidewalk. So the sidewalk is literally pointless. It serves no purpose. You can walk out to this side and then you're stuck there. I guess this electrical box, that's the one purpose that this sidewalk serves. And this is why I have a problem with city ordinances that make it so that the landowners are responsible for putting a sidewalk in with new developments, because then you get situations like this where, you know, I bet the people who live in this area would love to be able to walk to Dollar General, but this lot hasn't been developed yet, so there's no sidewalk. Even though there's a sidewalk here, there's no sidewalk that leads here. So just absolutely brain dead city planners make these ordinances. I hate it. So I was gonna go hitchhike with truckers today, try and get a ride to Houston, but I don't know, not really feeling it, so I kind of decided to just do something else instead. There's some train tracks down here that I kind of wanted to go take a look at. It's like a little train yard. I feel like, I mean, I've been like thinking about the trains, obviously. I took the Greyhound bus out of Savannah, but I was seriously thinking about getting on the trains for a while. And I still want to do that at some point. So, you know, if I'm not going to go try and get out of Lafayette today, then maybe I should just check out the tracks. Alright, here's the rail yard. But basically this is what I was looking for, because I got a couple questions about train tracks and how they usually work. One of those questions was, how hard is it to get into a rail yard? And to be honest with you, it doesn't look like it would be hard at all. My other question, I guess, is like, how often do trains enter and exit from the rail yard? And I guess I'll just have to keep track. And I think I'm gonna chill out here, maybe a little further ahead, but near the train tracks for a while and just kind of observe things. While I was observing, I noticed somebody else was nearby. So two things. The guy in the white car over there doesn't seem... Well, he didn't say anything. I assume that's a rail warden or some shit. You know, somebody who might kick me off. So I just wanted to make sure I'm on the other side of the road here. And I guess the other thing is, this train is moving, which is kind of neat. And that, I believe, was the sound of all the train cars kind of squishing together. I'm gonna sit down over here, and if the fella in the car wants to have a talk with me, he's welcome to do so. I think one reason why I actually do want to sleep over here tonight is because it's going to be a little uncomfortable with the noise from the train and everything. And I'm going to have to walk back in the morning, which I think is going to be good, because one of the problems is, like, whenever I go, you know, sit down at McDonald's to charge my phone and stuff, I end up using the internet, I end up sitting down, I end up sitting there for hours. And then to get up from that and then go straight over to like hustling with truckers is like annoying. So, you know, having something to do in the morning before I go do that, you know, go take a walk and then go talk to the truckers, that's a little more appealing. Sudden jump cut. I'm in Texas. Sorry about the confusing cut there. Basically what happened is I was at those train tracks, right? And I slept there overnight, kind of across the street from that. And then my phone died because I can't stop using it, even in the tent. So in the morning I went and walked back to the truck stop. I was gonna try and get a ride from a trucker, like I said. I didn't want to charge my phone because I just wanted to get going. I talked about it. So I didn't charge my phone, and I ended up actually going onto the on-ramp instead because there wasn't many truckers there. But that ended up being fine because I got picked up and got taken all the way to Houston. So now I'm in Houston, exactly where I wanted to be. And it's actually the next morning because I wanted to wait until I had you know, less noise around, but still a bunch of noise from the highway. But anyway, so now it's about a week until the mycology meeting, and I think I'm going to try and stay put right here until then, and then after the mycology meeting I need to go further west to get to the Vietnamese town, and then I can head out west further to hitchhike out to Austin. So I guess that's the plan for now. And that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Look forward to that stuff in the next video. See you later.